What is up, guys? It is your boy Will be here, and this is a very impromptu video today. So basically, I have gone online to FIFA 20 today, and I just thought, check out the updates, see what's going on, and I go into the squad builder challenges because maybe there might be an extra pack I can earn from the road to the final stuff or any of the live stuff. And there's nothing new there, but the one thing that is new is the Willian fan choices. SBC, where you had to pick between Willian or Vinicius Jr. You would have probably seen that within my last couple of videos, I think. And I chose Willian. But looking at this, it is honestly, I thought the Joe Gomez one was a bit of a sick joke in terms of the fact that they wanted you to provide a Liverpool squad with a minimum rating of 85. Um, well, you needed one Liverpool player, but the overall team rating had to be a minimum of 85. They wanted an 87 rated Premier League squad with one Premier League player in it, and they want you to exchange another 87 rated squad, which is just like that's insane amount of value in order to get that Gomez card. But in some ways, I could actually kind of understand it because I would presume that EA is thinking, oh, you know what, it's Liverpool. They're going to go really far in the Champions League, and I get that. I actually get that. Liverpool are doing exceptionally well right now in terms of the league and their performances and stuff. But then this Willian card, right? I'm looking at it, and again, it's kind of like that insane value for what it is in terms of like you have to have one Premier League player, right, with a team overall rating of 85, and then you got to exchange another 85 rated squad, and then just having a Brazilian player with an 84 rated squad. It's I mean, these overall ratings are just killer, especially to like casual players or like players that are trying to do it like through proper grind. They're who are not like grinding so hard in terms of like picking up loads of coins and making loads of coins and almost like kind of like trading and everything. Like just people who are just like bog standard trying to just grind their way to get in a better team like myself. I mean, like I could potentially, if I really wanted to, go out and do these things, but I mean, the sort of level of players that I'd be losing in order to actually kind of do that when there's certain other kind of like squad objectives. I mean, I'm just looking through my club right now, and what, I could probably do the Willian card if I really wanted to, but I just don't see the point of exchanging like these really good players in order to get it. I mean, for instance, like there's already kind of like if I did that, I mean, it would hamper my prospects of completing icon swaps because I want to build a really good team in order to complete it, and also have the same kind of levels of squad that my opponents would have. So like if I'm trying to do Serie A, I want a high rated Serie A team that I can put out. It's the same with Liga, it's the same with the Premier League. But then in order for me to get the cards, like the Willian card or the Gomez card, I'd have to exchange some of my best players in order to get them. And it's just like the value for money is just not worth it. The value for the cards that you have to expend and the value for the amount of coins that you might have to spend in order to get those cards just does not seem worth it. And to make it worse, it's like you have to put in so much in order to get these cards, and in packs these cards are already hard to come by anyway. Like it doesn't help like the casual player or like people who, like I said, are grinding to get these cards. Like the Jesus Corona card actually is not a bad card. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent card. He's a Mexican. He's a Portuguese league player. He's would be a first time owner. And the Europa League ones, the Europa League cards that you can earn from basically doing the objectives and this squad builder challenge are are just far in excess, much better value than doing the Joe Gomez or William card. And I just do not understand why have done what they've done. It just makes it really hard for other like ordinary players to get these cards, and like I've played quite a bit. I feel like I've done quite a lot, even as a casual gamer, a casual content creator of FIFA that I've only just joined this season. And even I feel that this is really excessive. And I only really feel like people who are going to spend the coins, spend the points, um, FIFA points in order to open packs, in order to get extra players and all that sort of stuff, to get these cards. It's ridiculous that it's kind of counteracting against the casuals, in my view, because it kind of like ruins the fun aspect of it. But if I were you guys, I would definitely hit up the Mabu's Road to the Final card. I've already played with him a little bit. Well, I actually played with him for one game so far in Rivals, and he did me a solid. He got me already 2 assists, so he's already helped my backline machine. I mean, he is a phenomenal card. Really good super sub actually when I brought him on in my last game that I played, and I am really tempted actually to go ahead and do that Jesus kind of like Corona card, because in my opinion, like the Europa League ones, even though like the Europa League, you know, not Champions League, these players still have the same opportunities to upgrade as the Champions League ones. So like, and they cost like literally a lot less than what these Champions League ones are costing. So it kind of just makes sense to just get them. So like as a casual player, you'd probably be able to do that Corona card, no hassles at all. I mean, let's just have a quick look at it again. It's basically just one Portuguese league player, a team overall rating of 82 and a chemistry rating of 75. Like that to me is just great value for the card, considering what these Champions League ones are. So I just, yeah, in my point of view, like if you get the opportunity to go for the Europa League ones, go for it. Until EA sort out what the hell they are trying to make us go for in terms of this Joe Gomez and Willian card, I would not touch it with a barge pole. I mean, the cards are good and the possible upgrades are really, really good, but I just don't think it's worth the value at all. At all, especially for casual players, especially for players like myself who, you know, are just trying to grind and that. Like, for people who are doing like their own kind of like road to glory kind of like seasons and stuff, like unless they're absolute mental grinders and just play the game non-stop, I just do not see how people can afford this sort of stuff without spending points and spending like cash on packs. It's just absolutely insane. But yeah, anyway, guys, it's just a quick video just to vent my frustration on the way that EA has set up the champ picks. These road to the final cards in SBCs are just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you giving me this time to vent. And until the next episode, laters.